Hello everybody, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. So in today's video, there's this guy who has an issue with the mother of his child, right? Because he filed for full custody of their child, right? And the lady gave him full custody. Of course, he has a problem because the woman has decided to not be in the life of the child because she says she doesn't want to have anything to do with the child. Let's take a look at this video.
So I'm dropping my son off for his mom's week. She is not answering the phone. FaceTime, phone call, text message, doorbell at all. It's her week. And I'm remembering that when I talked to an officer on a non-emergency line, the officer told me I can't make her take him on her week. She can make me take him on my weeks, which I don't mind having my son. He's back there on his phone. And if I have him, she can come get him from me. How backwards is that? I have sole legal custody. I call all the shots. She said in court this past Monday, she didn't want nothing to do with him yet again for the third time in court. Fourth time, to my knowledge. One of them was through text message. The other three were in court. She stood up in court the first time when I was given sole legal custody on July 8th, 2022. She stood up in court and told the judge she don't want nothing to do with me or Maverick. So I'm at this point where I know if I decide not to ever let her see him again, according to the court documents, I would be wrong. And we understand if the shoe's on the other foot, they'll be up my ass like a bicycle with no seat. Excuse my language, Mal. So also in court, they pushed it out because she didn't want to take the parenting class. She said it was a money issue. Okay, yeah, I'm in arrears because she griped about child support. Hoping she was gonna get $1,500, she only getting $137. Whoop-de freaking do. I talked to CP child support and they said just go ahead and knock out 3 more payments. You being current, you okay, you good. Fine, cool, it's fine and dandy. Her on the other hand, yeah, I was snooping. I did. She's somewhere on the island, perhaps. Maybe she pulling, one of them stunts where she went there a month ago and now she's posting it. And legit, she's probably in the house just chilling. Not answering her phone, not fulfilling her parental obligation per court order. And so if you really don't want our son, yo, just do not come back, bro. Like, just do not. He didn't even want to get out the car. When he seen where he was at, he did not want to get out the car. He did not want to go to the door. I will not make my son do something he do not want to do. If he didn't want to be around his mother like that, that's cool. I document everything when he's of age and he's able to understand. Son, here it is, plain and simple. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna let the evidence show you. So I'm very upset. I want to co-parent in a healthy manner. Going through the courts, it's taking a little bit too long. And I also realize that if I reacted the way she did, we already know what the results will be. So I'm gonna continue to take the high road. At times I'm like, ooh, I want to do this. Yet no, I'm still gonna take the high road and do what's right for my son and by my son, because that guy next to be here at all. Look at him back there, just chilling. So he didn't ask to be here. Ain't that right, Mal? He shook his head a little bit. So I will just keep on doing what's best for my son. That's it. Protect him, guide him, lead him in the right direction, love on him like my dad and several people in my life have shown me. Other relatives, people in the community I looked up to. Though that's how I will raise my son. Not none of this ducking and dodging and don't want to be responsible for, your responsibilities, So that's what I feel like expressing myself right now in the most decent way possible I can think of right now, because I can, you know, I really could be just really pissed off. I'm gonna just leave it at that. However, I just had to make this video because I don't know if it's gonna go viral or not, which it should go viral to raise awareness, because there are some people out here from the woman's side of the game who don't give a crap about their kids. We've all made mistakes. However, hey, the kid is here. Let's do what's right for that kid 100% of the time, not 15, 20, 17.5% of the time. No, 100% of the time.
So I think he's trying to raise awareness, right? That there are maybe deadbeat moms, maybe. And it's not always the dad. Some dads are doing amazing, right? And some moms just are not pulling their weight. And that's what he's trying to do here. But of course, TikTok came for him. So let's check out what TikTok had to say.
I'm not sure why Brown Boy thought we would sympathize with him. He showed text messages in another video, and she said that he didn't pull out and he wanted this baby. Allegedly, he didn't want to pay child support, so now he went to court for full custody, and he was granted full custody. And the comments are commenting. I even had to like and comment back because they were hilarious. This is what full custody looks like. Long nights, long days, no freedom. He commented saying that full custody means that you make all the decisions for the child. Yes, it means that too, but it also comes with a lot of responsibilities. I agree with the commenters. I don't feel bad for him. The only person I feel bad for is the child. Single moms go through this all the time with their baby's daddy. They have to take care of the child full time. They're barely getting any child support. So once again, sir, welcome to motherhood. Good luck.
So basically, sir, you won full-blown sole custody of your son, and you're complaining that your baby mother doesn't want to be a mother. She doesn't even want visitation. She stood up in court, told the judge 3-4 times she does not want to be a mother. Why are you complaining if you won sole custody? See, this sounds to me like reverse coercive control. You tried to trap that woman, slow her life down, sabotage her life. You knew she was fast and you knew she was the way that she was, and you thought a baby would slow her ass down, and it did not. And then you fought for sole custody to get out of paying child support, but now you're stuck with the baby full time and you're responsible for the baby 100% of the time. Sounds like your plans for her backfired. That's what that sounds like. Welcome to the Single Baby Mama Club. Now you know what it feels like.
I'm sure you guys have already seen this video going around socials, all of the socials. Let's discuss. So basically this guy is talking about how he got full custody of his son, who you see sitting in the back seats. And he's, I think, sitting outside his baby mum's house, the mother of his child's house, complaining that she's not present for visitation. But you have to listen really closely to the video, because he says a lot of information which would question his motives in the first place. So he says that this woman, the mother of the child, has gone to court and said 3 times that she does not want visitation with this child. So I'm confused as to why he is sitting outside her home, or wherever it is, because he's clearly in the car because the car's making pure noise, and upset that she's not mothering. I think he says, you know, she's not mothering my child. She's not mothering my child. However, sir, you went for full custody. What do you think that means? And it seems to me that she's told the court very clearly that she doesn't want any involvement, which I also thought was quite strange. So I did a little bit more digging. So as with TikTok and Twitter and Instagram, all the receipts have come back. And basically what the whole story turns out to be is that they were engaged. So he was engaged to the mother of his child. He left the mother of his child, I believe, either when she was pregnant or 8 months postpartum. And then when she filed for child support, because he was not involved with the child, he then filed for full custody. and it became quite an acrimonious proceedings, and to the point where she said, fine, have full custody, and clearly has disengaged with the process. And now he is upset that she's disengaged with the process, disengaged with her son, but I think to him, more importantly, has disengaged with him. Now, you guys may or may not know this, but this is my bread and butter. I work in this sector. I know about how difficult private proceedings can be, and I see this a lot of the time. A lot of the time, some men will apply for full custody of their child, and then when you explore it with them, they don't want full custody. It's not the full custody that they want. They want to either have more input than what they feel like they are being given, or they want to have more control over the movement or the rights or the decision making in this child's life, even though they are not the main caregiver. And it sounds like this woman said, you know what? I'm not playing games with you. I'm not dealing with you anymore. I think there's a message where she says that she loves her son, but she hates him more than she loves her son. And she has stopped engaging. She said, you want your child? Have your child, because she does not want to be controlled by this process and this man anymore. Who can be mad at that? Who can be mad at that? And I think the saddest thing is that this child is caught up in this scenario and in this situation. That's the saddest thing, that she literally, let me just say it again. She has said she loves her child, but she hates this man more than she loves her child. So why then would you think that this woman is going to want to co-parent with you? Why? The thing is, I think if more women did this, as in stopped playing the game, stopped engaging in the, I'm not saying every man who applies to court is controlling, but some are. And so if women stop playing with them and stop engaging with these proceedings and stop feeding into the controlling behavior, then I think we see a lot more stories like this, because it's clear that he was not expecting the mother of his child to disengage the way she has. He even says, like, I've been on her socials, like, I've seen that she was away. I don't know if she's posting because she's there now or if she was there before. Why are you doing all of that? Go and focus on the child it is that you have filed for custody for. The child sitting in the back seat. The child listening to this whole interaction, and you speak negatively about his mother in front of him. Like, bro, what are you doing? I hope this situation can be sorted out. I hope that she can find peace. I hope that she can find a way to be involved in her child's life, which doesn't impact her negatively. And I hope this child is okay. But guys, let me know what you think in the comments.
So I did a little background check on this story, and it seems like you ghosted your baby's mother, man, and then went back and filed for custody because you didn't want to pay child support. That's pretty nasty work. But beyond that, man, once you take it from someone who was awarded full custody of their child, of their son, once you are awarded full custody, the responsibilities of the child are on you. It doesn't matter if the other parent is going to pick up the child, especially if they tell you they don't want anything to do with you or the child. I would never, never, never drop my son at the co-parent's house that says they want nothing to do with my son. That is saying that I don't care about my son's safety. I just want a break. That's not the way this full custody thing works, man. And I really wonder, for one, why you didn't turn the damn blinker off. For two, why you got a finger wave. And for three, why you're saying this with your son in the back seat, like he can't hear everything you're talking about. It's pretty immature and nasty work for someone that should be focused on showing a boy how to turn into be a man. But it seems that you're not mature enough yet in your thinking. I don't know if you thought it was a tit-for-tat thing. You were gonna get back at the young lady by going for custody. Full custody means he's fully your responsibility. And I don't know what part of full, it doesn't say half custody, it says full custody. So I don't know what part of full you had messed up. I don't know what you were thinking about. I don't know what sympathy you were looking for. Women do this all the time. Women are normally the ones stuck with the child while the men are out running around. So you wanted full custody, be a man, take care of your son, teach him to be a better man than you were when you initially created him with your co-parent. And mature, have yourself around some OGs, some people who really know how to move as men and as fathers. You take their example, become a better man, and then your son will become a better man by default because you'll be a better man. But stop all this crying on the internet, man. Take care of your son. Stop trying to drop him somewhere where the person already says they don't want anything to do with you or the baby. Like, who does that, man? You're supposed to be his protector. You're not supposed to be in the car crying like it's a light-skinned I'll Be Sure album, man. Like, get yourself together, man. Take care of your child. Stop crying in the car like Derek Jackson. Like, what is wrong with you?
So you asked for full custody, you got full custody, and now you're complaining, right? There's no need to complain. You just have to go home and take care of that child. But ladies, would you give a guy full custody? And also, it wouldn't be long. Like, it would take a few months before he replaces her with another mother so he can go and do whatever he wants. So why are you complaining? Or his mom or auntie or sister or a girlfriend, somebody is going to step in eventually, if not already, but I'm sure there'll be another woman there doing the parenting. So, I mean, it's a win-win for both parties, okay? We usually worry about how they actually take care of their kids and who they are going to be leaving the children with, and, you know, the influences that is coming into the life of the child. But if you want to be the parent and you have a woman who is reasonable enough to give you full custody because you are an amazing dad, then what's your problem? Go and be a dad to the child. There's no need for it. Okay, so you're filming for future reference because you went to park outside the door of her house and she refused to see the child. She's already made it clear. There's no need for that. What do you think about the whole situation? Leave your thoughts in the comment section and let's have a discussion. I'll see you tomorrow in my next video. Take care of yourselves. Bye.